Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back once again for another episode of CasualCraft. I'm your host RedRipz, and we're here today on Neo Planet S for episode 9 of CasualCraft. And yeah, it's been a fun few days off as I've been busy moving house. So yeah, that was fun, but thankfully it's all done now, and as you can see I'm in a new little residence here, and hopefully we should be able to continue without too much of missing too many more episodes or anything like that. So I'm hoping to continue doing them daily, but we'll see how that goes. Now in today's game we've got a Grandmaster in the bottom left hand corner, and a Master player up here in the top right who is called yoeIMHas, and he's straight away being accused of being a map hacker by MaSsan here, who's sat in the bottom left hand corner of the map, the blue Zerg player here. YOLO map hackers. Not sure what that means, unless he's accusing him of being a map hacker or something. We'll just go with that. Now straight away here at front we're seeing a pylon coming down, so I'd imagine we're going to see some sort of forge fast expand build here out of yoeIMHas. He's typical sort of opening for against the Zerg player there. Is sort of traditional Protoss crack really. Meanwhile, of course, at the Zerg base we're getting overlords out and doing the usual sort of banter down here in the bottom left. Well, yeah. So basically, I've spent the weekend moving house. That took a really long time. Just because the sheer amount of stuff that I own, and I've managed to move in. Well, not that I'm a rich person or anything, but I hoard crap. So essentially, yeah, no, I've ended up with way too much stuff. So I've been throwing loads of stuff away and moving the rest over into this new room I'm now in here. So yeah, as I thought, we were seeing a forge coming out of yoeIMHas straight away. Although straight away the probe is headed down at the bottom of the map. This is an interesting little move. I wonder if this is for. I guess just for scouting actually at this stage. Sorry, I thought it was slightly early then, but no, we've already got the pool down and stuff out of MaSsan here, so we'll see where this goes. Does look like he's coming down here for a second base, while the probe of yoeIMHas goes for a little wander around his base. Meanwhile, yep, second base coming here out of MaSsan. This is all good. Oh, and a pylon coming here forward out of yoeIMHas. Now. This is fairly typical of a cannon rush here, and I don't think, no, MaSsan hasn't yet seen this here, so it looks like we might be seeing some sort of cannon rush here as the forge does finish up. And MaSsan has scouted the forward thing here, and now, yep, here we go, straight away. Pylon has been noticed here by MaSsan, so we'll see how this Grandmaster League player is actually going to deal with this today. Now, straight away we're seeing more pylons and the photon cannons coming down. We're seeing the drones being pulled for MaSsan here as he does try and deal with the initial pylon that's coming down. If he can take out this pylon, it should stop our friend IMHas putting down any further buildings beyond the additional pylons, of course, which have actually now, of course, been coming down. The first cannon has fallen straight away. We're seeing another cannon be cancelled there, and we've got 3 gateways here. So it does actually look now like, yeah, yoeIMHas has completely blocked in here MaSsan, who can't actually get out of his base at all now. And with their photon cannons behind this wall, it's actually going to be really difficult here for MaSsan to deal with, as his second base does proceed towards finishing up, as we see his full wall off going down here, with additional pylons behind the line there, which should continue to power the photon cannon once this first pylon falls. Meanwhile, another pylon's finished up here, and we have seen lots and lots of lings out on MaSsan here, so he might be able to clean this up. We'll have to see how this goes. His second base has just finished up now, so assuming he can hold this, he should be in a pretty good position to continue the game, as naturally IMHas has really put everything into this attack, really, considering he's got both these gateways here at the front, which look like they might be finishing up now, as that pylon does fall there at the front, and yeah, the photon cannon is now unpowered there, as it's well out the range of this pylon here, so that's not actually going to be able to do very much in the way of defending him, although now we're seeing Zealots being chrono boosted out in the second base of IMHas here. And this is a cheeky, the second base, sorry, of MaSsan here. And this is a cheeky little cheese here from IMHas. As well as the second gateway now will be powered up here by the pylons finishing up, and the cannon here will be just getting taken down by these. Nope, not quite. It does actually survive. As the last of the lings there are killed off. Meanwhile, it doesn't look like this cannon rush is going to be able to push too much further forward. Although that actually is a cannon there on the thing, so we are going to threaten the hatchery here. And this is looking really bad for MaSsan here. Although while he does have his second base down, this queen really is the last of the defensive line here. As the queen does now fall, although it does manage to take down a proton cannon there on the right, and it does actually, to be honest, it looks like IMHas is going to be taking this game straight away here, unless MaSsan can do something specific. Meanwhile, of course, we're seeing nothing much else coming out of IMHas. He's got nothing else in his main base. He really is all in on this little cannon rush here in the second base here of MaSsan. As the lings are now falling as well, and the weight of the Zealots here that are pushing forward, we're seeing more Zealots being chrono boosted out, and the hatchery will be slowly falling here under the weight of the 2 cannons here that are pushing it. Meanwhile, we do have 2 spine crawlers that are not quite going to finish up in time, unfortunately, there for MaSsan. And to be honest, I can't see what he's going to be able to do here to get out of this now, as the hatchery is about to fall. We've seen a round of lings come out the hatchery, and yeah, straight away, well played, we are out of the game here. So yeah, that was a astoundingly short game actually there out of these two players. I didn't really expect that, to be honest. This sort of cannon rushy thing is normally reserved for the, well, certainly I was under the impression it was reserved for the lower leagues, but apparently we're getting that here against a grandmaster here, as yoeIMHas does take the game here with his he's quite a devious little cheese actually. I quite like the block in there with the gateways here at the front line. This basically allowed the stuff here to finish up behind it to continue powering the forward pylons, because essentially MaSsan couldn't get his drones down from his main base here into the second base to actually help clear that up. Because if you've blocked off this front wall here, you can't move around the top to get in behind and to get other surrounds on these important pylons here that are at the back powering everything. So yeah, that's a really quick game, to be honest, to kick off episode 9 there of CasualCraft. And I guess thanks for watching. And GG, well played to both players. Hopefully we'll be back tomorrow with another episode. Thanks a lot.